Yo gang, back again. Oi. Massive shout out goes to for suggesting this one. And this one is Jordan featuring Odd Ad's old friend. So without further ado, let's get into this one. Jordan released his first track, Lifestyle, on 26th of March. It was recalled to prison 1 week before its release. Raw. In 1 month, it reached 1 million views. Oi, this is Jordan's second ever track. Go on. Directed by KTS. Old Friends, Jordan featuring Odd Ads. Alright. Salford to Brixton.
HT made the wave.
All the trouble in my life is like there's no end. I had to pull guns on my own friends. Fuck that, I mean my old friends. Why I turn right, it makes no sense. All the trouble in my life is like there's no end. I had to pull guns on my own friends. Fuck that, I mean my old friends. Why I turn right, it makes no sense. 5-man unlock, I know what pressure is. Nickings coming under my door, no letters did. 3 rhyme Mackies, double catty with a terrorist. My dad killed himself in a cell, that's some heavy shit. Any jail that I went, I terrored it. All my life been getting nicked. Robberies and kidnaps, that's how I was getting it. Loading big straps, told them rats that they're getting it. Running through his gaff, I was letting rip. Me and Kane was getting pissed. 8 fucking shootings and we never hit. Took heavy risks,
fucking hell.
Show respect you little Brits, cause you never did. No therapist, heavy spliffs and melodies. I'm feeling like I never lived. So think about what you're starting. You forgot about me in your garden. Little Jordan, big shotty discharging. Shooting through the windows with his kids and his marring. Fuck that, I ain't moving half-hearted. Give my big bro 17 years free arcade. All the trouble in my life is like there's no end. I had to pull guns on my own friends. Fuck that, I mean my old friends. Why I turn right, it makes no sense.
Like it feels like a fucking
all
movie.
The trouble in my life is like there's no end. I had to pull guns on my own friends. Fuck that, I mean my old friends. Why I turn right, it makes no sense.
Come on man, like all that, let's go.
In this bro ends, don't know how the road ends. I've had to back guns and shanks on my old friends. I thank God we was never close friends. Couple old guns hidden in the old Benz. I love mummy car, mummy always prays for man. You little fake cutes, I can never shake your hand. My little jiggers just making bands. Brothers buy burners but they don't even make them bang. When that strap bursts, brothers get mad bird. Mummy followed that hearse, facts in my rap verse. When I found out you two-faced, I was thinking what face should I slap first. Imagine 30 years inside a cell. Till my brother had the pain, only time will tell. I told my young'un don't shotguns. You can get shot by the gun that you trying to
all
sell.
All the trouble in my life is like there's no end. I had to pull guns on my own friends. Fuck that, I mean my old friends. Why I turn right, it makes no sense.
Oi.
All the trouble in my life is like there's no end. I had to pull guns on my own friends. Fuck that, I mean my old friends. Why I turn right, it makes no sense.
Okay. You know what, yeah? I'ma have to go back and react to Jordan's Lifestyle, you know. Listen. It's like some underground movie shit, like some mad shit, like, yeah, free Jordan, man. Free up the bro, you get me? Fucking hell. Yo, Jordan is currently being held without a release date, you know. Oi, free Jordan, man. Fucking hell. The law, arrest, prison, and release dates seem to go hand in hand with some of our favourite artists. And we tend to get the news of their arrest and release via social media.
Hey!
No, it's not open thing.
Big man KO, you know. Sing a fresh show.
And when our favourites are taken away from us being the fans of artists with street integrity.
Jason Bourne! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, my nigga!
I'm more than hyped to see them and hear their music when they come home. And And with the premise of this video being around an artist named Jordan, who recently came out of jail only to go back in today's music scene, it's these sort of stories that have our attention. That opening scene with that ominous bass line give the opening to this video a movie-like feel. As we're brought up to date on Jordan's last track, Lifestyle.
Every time I'm writing, it's violent. The flashbacks are firing. Slapgrass got bagged in a cell silent. Screws running in for my phone and I'm fighting.
And the astronomical numbers it did. And as those bells come in and you hear those samples, you get that nostalgic feeling, the sounds you used to hear in the earlier 2000s. And me being such a fan of that sound, as those vocal samples come in, the melodies immediately grab you.
HT made the wave.
The scene being dominated by so many London rappers, Jordan's accent isn't immediately what I'm used to hearing in rap.
All the trouble in my life is like there's no end. I had to pull guns on my own friends.
But as his bars continue, the content of his verses pull you into what feels like a deep pain-filled world.
Fuck that, I mean my old friends. Why it turned right makes no sense.
And as that hook rolls through for the second time, you can't wait for him to get to his verse, as to find out some of the details that this brother's talking about.
All the trouble in my life is like there's no end. I had to pull guns on my own friends. Fuck that, I mean my old friends. Why it turned right makes no sense.
Jordan being locked away comes in describing what sounds like a jailhouse situation.
5-man unlock, I know what pressure is. Nickings coming under my door, no letters did.
And when he says
3 rhyme Mackies, double catty with a terrorist. My dad killed himself in a cell, that's some heavy shit.
It just takes the impact of this song to another level, because an artist going through such difficult situations as this is most definitely far from the norm.
Any jail that I went, I terrored it. All my life been getting nicked.
And as he drops his bars, that cadence that seems to carry quite a lot of chesty bass tones really starts to grow on you. All the while he paints that picture that describes the most amount of grease.
Running through his gaff, I was letting rip. Me and Kane was getting pissed. 8 fucking shooting, then we never hit. Took heavy risks, tried bedding kids. So respect your little Brits.
And as he says,
no therapist, heavy spliffs and melodies. I'm feeling like I never lived.
It really reminds you of the fact that he's currently locked up. You can understand some people would look at a guy like Jordan and think he's for play, but as he says,
little Jordan, big shotty discharging, shooting through the windows with his kids and his marring.
That is something else, as it takes a different type of mentality to live like that.
Fuck that, I ain't moving half-hearted. Give my big bro 17 years free arcade.
And as that hook comes in for the second time, the impact of the picture that Jordan paints really starts to hit home and makes you feel like you want to sing along to it.
The trouble in my life is like there's no end. I had to pull guns on my own friends. Fuck that, I mean my old friends. Why it turned right makes no sense.
Recently watching Odd Ads on
Salam my axe. You chatting about abs. Last week I can sign him a box. I know where he chose, we can drive to his block.
I really got to glimpse a lot more of this brother's talent, as the way he played his role came across entertaining and convincing.
Ours was good. Blood, you should have blamed me. Blood, you should have stabbed me. But you wanna ride on abs, that's family.
But as Odd Ads comes in on this track, it comes across as firmly grounded in reality.
In this bro ends, don't know how the road ends. I've had to back guns and shanks on my old friends.
And when he says,
I love mommy car, mommy always prays for man.
Whether you're in that lifestyle or not, it really hits home, as those of us who are lucky to have them can somewhat relate. And that realism I mentioned earlier is felt alongside that change of flow, as he says,
when that strap burst, brothers get mad bird. Mommy followed that hearse, facts in my rap verse. When I find out you two-faced, I was thinking, what face should I slap first?
He also keeps things relatable to Jordan's story, as he says,
imagine 30 years inside the cell. Till my brother had the pain, only time to tell.
and exits it verse by dropping some street advice.
I told my young'un don't shot guns, you can get shot by the gun that you trying to sell.
As we don't have Jordan's performance in this video, the visuals seem to be cut from clips that are either directly from or relate to Jordan's story, blended with shots of Odd Ads and his friends, and that performance of Odd Ads in that room.
Trouble in my life is like there's no end. I had to pull guns on my own friends. Fuck that, I mean my old friends. Why it turned right makes no sense.
Now you would think with the absence of Jordan from this video it would take something away, but to be honest, when it comes down to telling the story, those clips add a hell of a lot, and the unpolished edge it brings to this video adds to the realism of his bars.
All the trouble in my life is like there's no end. I had to pull guns on my own friends. Fuck that, I mean my old friends. Why turn right, it makes no sense.
And when you combine that beat, Jordan's delivery and art adds, it ends up with the sort of song that you can listen to over and over again. Let me know what you thought of Jordan featuring Art Ad's Old Friends in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys down there. Yo gang, it's your boy Lee to the VI saying peace and love, and I'm out. Bow.